Hello to all my gorgeous, beautiful people out there. How y'all doing tonight? All right, look, so we gonna start this off by calling this surviving a TikToker. All right. Now, I usually don't get into nothing like this, but one thing I do not like is for somebody to lie on me. I don't care where you're doing it at, whether you're doing it in person, you writing it on a piece of paper, you doing it on the internet, you doing it on, I don't care. You're not going to lie on me or a situation or anything that I was involved in. You are not going to lie on me. I refuse, especially if I can prove it. We're not going to do that. That's what we're not going to do. So, what we're going to do is we're going to tell the truth. And we're going to have videos and we're going to have messages and stuff like that. You know? Because we're going to tell the truth about what someone did and how they acted. And yes, they got 2.4 million followers on TikTok, but so what? That don't mean nothing. that don't mean nothing because who he perceives himself to be to y'all, he is not that. He's not. And I'm about to show it to you because he's proving it more and more every single day. I'm about to show it all to y'all right now.
He was still with her for the 4 or 5 days because his mama didn't want to come out there to come get him or his grandmama, which would piss me off. And I'm really mad at them for real, for real. Like out of all the people, bro, I'm really mad at them, bro, because they left my son fucking stranded.
So let's talk about that part real quick. First off, no. No, no, no. They didn't leave his son stranded with me. CueBall decided to call the police not knowing he had a warrant and messed around and got himself arrested. And then his son was taken to DCS, which made it to where I had to go get his son because I was the only person that knew his son in Nashville. So if it wasn't for me, his son would be in DCS. That's what would be going on right now. Let's continue though.
So you didn't want
Red.
you didn't want,
They didn't want to come out here. They didn't want to go out there to Tennessee to pick him up, bro. That pissed me off.
but you didn't want him there with her, is what you're saying.
I
Oh, y'all see that little stutter right there? Y'all see that stutter? I didn't, but that right there, that already let you know he was about to get ready to lie. It ain't even that you didn't want your son here. You told me you was happy and thankful that I had your son. But let's continue.
I didn't, but shit, where if he wasn't gonna be there with her, DCFS was gonna have him until somebody was gonna come pick him up.
Did she mistreat him?
In my eyes, yes. Yes, because first of all, I'm a dad, and I'm not a dad to just one fucking child. You won't have your kids, so you telling me you not doing this and that, but I see you doing this and that because I'm a fucking father, nigga.
All right, so he's saying I mistreat his son wrong because I had to constantly ask his son to stop running in the house. We live on the third floor of, or we lived, let me correct that because he don't live with me no more. We lived on the third floor. I live on the third floor now by myself. But I got neighbors up under me. Your son be running around, jumping, stomping. I have to constantly tell him, can you stop running in the house? All right. He runs and jump on my couches. Ain't no jumping on my couches. Your daddy didn't pay for this. Stop jumping on my couches. Your son hit you. He put his hands on you. You didn't say nothing. Your son put his hands on me. You didn't say nothing. Your son would tell you what he wants to do and what he don't want to do. Your son would barge into the door without knocking. Your son is 4 years old. He holds fully entire conversation. If he's grown enough to tell you that I don't want to go to bed, I don't want to lay down, give me the phone, and I don't want to, he's old enough to understand how to knock on the door to his parents' room or to where his father is, a closed door, and get told to come in. That way he's not walking in on me butt naked like he has before, which you didn't say nothing about that either. You thought it was funny. You feel me? Me and you, we have two different outlooks on parenting. I might not have any kids, but I was a kid before. And I know good and well that we knocked on doors before we entered them. We sat at the table. We ate our food. We were doing what we were told to do, and we did not tell our parents what we were going to do. So you right, y'all. You right. I definitely took a step back That way I wouldn't be getting so close because I could already see where this was going. He has a mother in Chicago. His daddy is down here. It's already been turmoil. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I'm taking my time. I'm not about to sit here and treat your son like he my son. I've lost a son before. I've never had to be in a situation where I got a man and his son in my house. So I'm still getting used to this. But yet at the same time, we not even seeing eye to eye on the parental differences. You feel me? Like on the disciplinary methods and the way your son should act and how he shouldn't act and what he can do and what he can't do. He's supposed to have a bedtime. You let him stay up until 12 o'clock in the morning every single night. You're okay with him sleeping through the whole entire day, but yet he's getting ready to start school. Come on, dude. Like, no, I was more on a motherly instinct compared to letting your son do whatever he wanted to do in my house, which I paid the bills in that you never paid a bill for. Not a whole one, anyways.
So you can't sit here and tell me what you're not doing and I see it. Yes, you is. You're doing it. You're being petty as hell towards him. For what though? He's only 4.
Right.
But yeah, bro. That's what I'm saying, Crazy Gemini. They was first of all, my BM was worried about her birthday, and her damn mama was worried about her anniversary. That's why they didn't come get him.
Because of their anniversary. That's why he didn't get him. No. What happened in this situation? His baby mama called and said that she was getting her a new place to stay and was trying to fill it up with furniture. I don't know whether she did it or not. I mean, I couldn't tell you. I don't know. All I know is there was a whole conversation between him and his baby mama that was had that I had nothing to do with. I wasn't told about. Wasn't nothing communicated with me until I called the grandmother of his son. And then she started filling me in on what was going on. And she also let me know that Q did not bring up the fact that I had a professional career trip that was about to get ready to take place and it was time for Kai to go home. You know, Q decided to make the executive decision to allow his son to stay. Kai could have easily went home. They offered to come get him a few times actually, but I said no. Kieran already told y'all he could stay, so we're not gonna do y'all like that. We'll go ahead and keep him for this little bit of extra time. But however, he needs to be going home before it's time for me to take this trip because he knew for a fact. I ain't gonna say they, but he definitely knew that I had to go down to the modeling and acting exposure event that happened in Dallas. But he decided to make his own decision without communicating with me, the head of the household, what was going to be happening. So while he's sitting up here trying to make it seem like he's mad at other people because they didn't come get his son and they left his son, no. CueBall decided to allow his son. We decided after I got the story, we decided to allow his son to stay some extra time. So it wasn't no Q didn't want him to be here or nothing like that. Q actually allowed his son to be here for an even longer time to go along with whatever script. Now after the fact, he told me that it was supposed to have been his baby mama birthday and the grandmama's anniversary or whatever it may have been. Even though through all of that, regardless of all of that, before he even knew that, he agreed and he was okay and he was happy about it. So I don't know why he out here acting like somebody just didn't want to come get his son, because that is not true.
They worrying about some shit that's not even fucking relevant. Your son out here in Tennessee by himself. I just got locked up. Your son out here by himself in Tennessee, and I'm telling you what was going on and what's going on about the situation.
Now, what I want to know is if you really told them the situation. If you really told them that you called the police yourself because you tried to go behind my back and be sneaky. And when the police looked your name up, when you gave it to them on the phone, they saw that you had a warrant in Joliet and they had already pre-decided before they came over here to see whatever it was you wanted, that you were going to jail. They just so happened didn't know that you had your son with you. You are the whole entire reason for this whole entire situation. Like, I know you didn't tell these people that you text me and you asked me for the house key. I didn't even respond. However, when I seen you in person, your son had been with me in the car the whole entire time because you decided to hop out at a red light while we were on our way to work to walk off. And you left your son in the car with me. I got a video of that too. Here it is right here, matter of fact. And now you got your damn son sitting in here crying. Now your damn son sitting in my car crying. What, you gonna think I did something to him again? You know what? I got you. I got you. Because now your son back here bawling his eyes out, thinking you done left him. Okay. And you wonder why. You wonder why I'm so timid. I'm so guarded. And I'm not backing down from you right now. Look what you done to your son. Look what you did to you. Look at your fucking son, Q. Look at him. You done walked out on your fucking son. So after you hop out the car, you decided to call your manager and tell her that I left you when you the one who jumped out of the car, right? All right, go on a couple of hours, and then that's when you decided to text me talking about some, can I get the house key? I'm about to go to the house, grab these clothes. Me and Kai about to stay in an Airbnb for 5 days. You've bust the window out my car. You done bust the window out my house. You done put multiple holes in walls. You done ripped the door off the hinges. You done bust the closet door down. I mean, and if y'all don't believe me, I mean, like, there's a hole. There's a hole literally right here. Like, hold on. There's a hole literally right here that I got covered up with paper. You feel me? And like, seriously, look at my mirror. He did this to my mirror right here. And then on top of that, I mean, not only that, I've had to have this wall replaced right here. Had this wall replaced. Then if y'all look behind my if y'all look behind, you can see that is the door laying in the floor, the door to this bedroom. And if you see right here, this is the closet. That's the closet doors that he done ripped. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like I'm sitting up here lying. Look, he done ripped the door off the hinge. You know, so I'm not lying about the type of temperament he gets when he gets angry. So when I know that he has that type of emotion while he's angry, I'm not comfortable with him coming to my house while I'm not here. Now, what he could have done was worked his shift, left the job at the same time that I left the job, came home, grabbed his stuff, and then went to the Airbnb. Now, yes, he could have did all of that. That would have been fine because I would have been here. I would have known about it. But I wasn't going to be okay with him coming to my house by himself. That's why I said no, he couldn't get the house key. So when I tell him no, that he couldn't get the house key, he decides to get his son, who's been sitting in the car with me the whole time, in the air conditioning, riding around, doing a job like he's been doing. He decides to make his son get out of the car. And he makes his son walk 18 miles back to the house. And that's when he decides to call the police and tell the police that I would not allow him access to the house and he's trying to get his belongings. That's when the police ran his name and found out he had a warrant in Joliet. And that's how we got to where we are today. Yes, TikTok, he lied to you guys. I did not put him out. Now, I did send him a text message saying that I think that he should be finding a way for Kai to get home. And then after that, he needs to be finding him somewhere else to stay. But I never told him to get out. I had even gave him 4 weeks. You know what I'm saying? 4 weeks, stack his checks up, find him a place to stay. That way he can try to be great. But no, he wants to sit up here and make me seem like a bad person. When I was actually being really, really nice, I did a lot for him that a lot of females wouldn't have. Because even when he got locked up, he's banned from my apartment, so he cannot come back over here. Him coming back over here is a no-go. So what I did was I was politely packed all of his stuff up, all neat and nice, and I actually put everything in a storage unit for him. I put it all in storage for him, paid for it. He didn't have to pay for it or anything. I secured his belongings, and I still helped him get his money on his books while he was in jail the whole entire time. I was supportive throughout everything, the whole entire, even though I found out everything that I found out, I've been supportive for him the whole entire time. And for him to get out and he get on live and he tries to lie on me, I'm not going for that.
But you act like you don't even fucking care. That's what kind of pissed me off, bro. Like, I'm like, for real, fuck everything else. I'm like low key mad at both of them. They know I'm mad at both of them. That's why Kiki changed her goddamn number. Her number is not the fucking same. I tested as soon as I got out of jail. Like, hey, is Kai good? The message pop up green. She have an iPhone, so that means she changed her goddamn number. I test her. I tried testing the mama. The mama ain't even test back. The message ain't even going through.
Right.
No, crazy Gemini. I ain't want to do it because I've been through the system, but this time, bro, I'm gonna have to, and that's why I was just telling D9. My plan right now is getting my own place, bro, and that's my next plan. Is taking her ass to fucking court, bro, because I'm done with all this goofy bullshit. Dead ass.
Mm, 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 mm.
Yep, dead ass, bro. I just told everybody, like, it's crunch time for me for this moment on. Like, I done lost a lot of focus dealing with my ex. Now I'm done with that shit.
You said that you finally done with dealing with your ex and you glad and this, that, and the third. But if it wasn't for your ex, like, yo, like, bro, I don't get this. If it wasn't for me, you literally wouldn't have half of the equipment that you have right now. You wouldn't have excelled and did what you've done so far while you were here for this last year. You feel me? You wouldn't have done that. I made it easy for you, gang. I literally made your life easy. You had home cooked meals. Your clothes was washed because you had a washer and dryer here. You weren't paying any bills. Like, what you were doing with your money, you was spending your money on gaming equipment, on live subscriptions, on OnlyFans. You was sending money. Literally, you were literally sending money on Cash App. And this is, y'all, this his phone. His old phone. It's my phone, but it's in my name. You know what I'm saying? He was literally, let me pull this Cash App up. I don't have his old Cash App, so I can't show y'all every single thing. But, like, right here, this is when we got the new phones. This Olivia person right here, this is one of the shorties from OnlyFans. You know what I'm saying? He sent her $20 for the video, but if I had the other phone and I would have recorded this before I sent him his stuff, y'all would have seen that he had multiple transactions. I went on his OnlyFans today. He got active subscriptions right now. But the thing is, he never had no money to give me to help me out on the bills, which is the house he laying his head in. Yo, he never not one time helped me buy any groceries in this house at all. He was supposed to pay me back for everything he broke, all the holes in the walls and doors and the windows and everything. He was supposed to pay me back for that. I never got any payment back on that. You know what I'm saying? Like, Q is really doing all of this talking about how he was stressed and was going through this and he was going through that when he literally didn't have a worry in the world. I kid y'all not. You can ask my Bigo following. They saw this every single day. He didn't. I ran this man up 300K beans on Bigo. A lot of y'all don't know what that means, but that means I gave that man over $1,000. You know what I'm saying? I sent it to him just over. I gave that man over. And what did he do? He went and took the money that I had just dropped him, converted it out, and dropped it on a whole nother female. Took it right over to a whole nother female live and dropped everything on her. Never not one time ever tried to come back and support me the way that I support him. I go over to his TikTok lives and light him up. You know what I'm saying? I supported CueBall way, way, way more than he supported me. Way more. And you didn't hear me complain about it. Not one time. You ain't never, but I heard my following complaining about it. I heard my following telling me that I'm doing way too much for somebody that's not doing enough for me. I mean, but that's that's people on the outside looking in. I protected Q throughout our whole relationship. You feel me? Like, I literally protected that man from so much. So much. As a woman, that's crazy. It's insane. Y'all, let me put it to y'all this way. Let me let y'all know how deep this get. Q has never had an apartment or a house of his own. So he doesn't understand the responsibilities that it takes to care for a household. He didn't understand that. So his priorities were not in line. And that's okay. That's why I'm single now. You feel me? But the only thing I asked for him to do was go off and get his shit together. I literally told him I broke up with him because I wanted to see him do great. You feel me? I want him to go out here. I want him to get his own spot. I want him to get his own car. I want to see him elevate. Stop focusing so much on me and focus on yourself. Yeah, this is literally what I told this man. If you want to prove to me that you want to be in a relationship with me, literally go out here and do your damn thing. Use your potential and find it in yourself. That's what I told him. I just wanted to see him do great. You feel me? That's all I wanted for him. That's why I broke up with him. Because I just wanted to see him do great. And I felt like I was the reason he was being held back. I was doing too much for him. I was protecting him too much. I was enabling him. You know what I'm saying? So I had to give him that push to get up out of here. So what? Call me a bad person or whatever for wanting to see a person elevate themselves, but it is what it is. And now he's sitting out here, he's telling people I treated son wrong and I did this and I did that, and it's all a bunch of lies. It's all a bunch of lies. So I mean, it is what it is. And D Nasty, I got something for you too, so make sure you watching as well, because he had a lot to say about when you let your cousin or your brother, get that little spot that he was supposed to be getting for them little $500. He had a lot to say.
I gotta regain focus. I
Yeah.
gotta I gotta retrack, bro, for real.
You
And
definitely can
this
do it.
I know I can. I did it before when I first got out. This is not nothing new to me. I've been doing this shit for a minute.
I
This shit is
really
not
wanted,
nothing.
can I be honest with you though? Like I really was excited for you to come here. Like I don't want you to think I didn't want you to be here or I wasn't trying to make ways to you to be here. I was excited. I thought we was going to be able to do a lot of content together. You can help with my show. There's a lot of things that I wanted your help, and I just don't want you to think that, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I care and I love you, and I don't want you to think that I was on no funny stuff. It's just I'm going through something too, and I just want to make sure we all was able to do our part, and I understand it was misfortune.
Pause. D Nasty. I'm just gonna go ahead and let you know. All of this stuff that Q about to get ready and say now, that ain't what he said when you let him know that you had to let the other person move in. It was definitely fuck D Nasty, fuck this, fuck that. He ain't really want me to move in. If he really ain't want me to move in, that's all he had to say. Also, it was the same way for the rest of y'all as well. While he's sitting over there with y'all in his face, acting like he's just buddy buddy with y'all now. Because while he was in jail, the only person he kept saying that really was fucking with him was Queen Majesty. And it was fuck the rest of y'all. And he was going to tell y'all exactly how he felt when he got out. But now that he into it with me, and he ain't got me sitting over there helping him get by and doing this, that, and the third for him, he looking for other help. He looking for the other people that was around before he got locked up, because guess what? Y'all gonna be the quickest ones that's gonna do something for him. So he gonna reach out to y'all first. But yet at the same time, he was sitting over here talking down bad. And the same way he talking about me to y'all is the same way he was talking about y'all to me. If I should just let it be known, that goes for D Nasty, that goes for Pressure, that goes for Princess, that goes for all of y'all except for Queen Majesty. That's it. Because he had a whole lot to say about y'all. I'm just saying. If we gonna tell it, we gonna tell the truth. We gonna tell the whole truth. We're not gonna play on nobody top out here at all, because this is life, baby. This is life. You got 2.4 million 2.4 million followers on TikTok, and you sitting up here, you lying on good people. You lying on good people who actually tried to help you, or at least a person who actually tried to help you, a person who actually gave you real, genuine love, a person who really showed you what it looked like for somebody to really care about you. And now you want to play on me. But see, look, check me out. See, the Taylor you got to know the girlfriend Taylor, the loving Taylor, the Taylor I go to hell and war, and I go to war about God about you. That's the Taylor you got to know. But see, you're not on that side no more. We're not together no more. So I don't care about hurting your feelings no more. I don't care about trying to take it subtle or being nice to you. I don't care. Only thing I care about is getting the truth out there. And that's exactly what I'm going to give to the people. I'm going to give them the truth, because I don't care how many followers I don't care what type of community you got. I don't care who coming behind you. I don't care. All I care about is the truth. And I'm going to continue to spit the truth, and I'm going to continue to tell the truth. And I don't, and that's just what it's gonna be. I don't care. Because every single thing I'm saying right now is literally everything that happened. And I mean, it's literally every single thing that happened. From me and Q ain't been together since May. We've been broke up. I broke up with him in May. You feel me? It's July now. It is now July. We haven't been together since May. Okay? I tried to help him from the time that we broke up. He was still living in my house. And I was still trying to help him. I even told him that I'd be willing to get back with him if he could get his shit together. But I didn't want to be in a relationship no more. I wanted him to do better for himself. That's all I wanted. That's it. That's all. And that's how we got to where we are right now. That's exactly all of this. This is how we got to right here.
Of what
It's all
happened with you.
cool. I ain't tripping over it. It's all cool though. Yeah, it's all straight. It is what it is.
Yeah, he said it's all cool, but that ain't what he was saying when we was on the phone. But look, so that right there, that's this right this done took a little bit of time to explain. So I mean, like, there's definitely way more of everything that's went on, but I mean, we ain't got time for that. Only thing we had time for was to tell the truth about everything he lied about. You know what I'm saying? And to clear the air. Because one thing a person is not gonna do, that's lie on me. I don't take too kindly to people lying on me, especially when I'm the most genuine, kind-hearted person that you probably will run across. I might have a way to talk, because I say exactly what I mean, and I mean exactly what I say. But I literally have the most genuine heart, and I will give my shirt off of my back for somebody else. All right? So, I mean, I don't know what more Q want from me. I don't know why he's sitting out here lying on me on the internet. I have no idea. But I really wish, and I'm only doing this because I really wish that he would tell the truth instead of coming out and telling lies and trying to make other people seem bad for the shit that he brought upon himself. Because he's the cause of this whole entire situation. He's the reason why this whole entire situation is going on. It's his fault. I tried to help the man. I tried to do right by the man. I did do right by the man. I was faithful. I was loyal. I didn't cheat on him. Didn't lie to him about shit. I did my part. I gave him wife energy, okay? That man was living in the house that was a girlfriend with a girlfriend that was a wife. I gave that man wife energy. Never again. I'm gonna make work for that next time. Never again. But yeah, so this concludes the surviving a TikToker. That's my story for now. You know what I'm saying? If he decide that he want to come out with some more lies, then check me out. We might just have to come out with another storyline. Because for what? Why you lying? Why is you lying? Stop lying on me out here in these streets. In the Bigo streets, the Facebook streets, the TikTok, whatever streets, all these streets. Stop lying on me, gang. Because I'ma tell the truth. And you know I am. And you know I'm not scared to. So, best bet, just start telling the truth when you telling the story. Because I'm hear about it. I don't know, I already had people calling me all day. You know Q Live. You know Q Live. I went in there to see what he was I don't care. It is what it is. He gonna sit up there and lie. He gonna tell y'all what he wanna tell y'all. He gonna make his stuff sound good because he don't want y'all to look at him like he really is. For what he really is. And until he do better, I ain't got nothing for him. In fact, get your shit together and stop lying on people.